Peter and Kalinka were having a working lunch. The new city was unexpectedly putting a strain on the budgets. Building asphalt roads, sourcing a water supply, and setting up water and sewage was adding up quickly, not to mention the upcoming construction office area. Kalinka said, Peter, we need to find a way to get our cash flow issue under control. This city is important to our future. Without it, we can't properly supply workers for the iron ore mine, nor the steel factory. Peter looked a little taken aback, but he smiled and said, I've been thinking about a few options. What if we built the city with the first set of CO offices? Kalinka noticed Peter's reaction and realized what had happened. Peter, I apologize. We're here to brainstorm solutions, not make the problems bigger than they are. Peter said, Thank you. I appreciate that. Kalinka furrowed her brow and considered Peter's idea. She stated, That would save a lot of money, but I fear the time it would take to get the city built would be at least double. It's such a long distance to travel. Kalinka took a turn at an idea. Peter, she said, what do you think of limiting the build for the new CO area? Set up one office and each of the storage units. That way we'd have materials close by for delivery and an office that could supply it. Peter added, we can use the bus CO in the original city to supply workers. Kalinka nodded. That might work. We'd have to monitor the travel times. Workers don't like too much travel. Peter thought for a moment and responded, If it's too far, we could set up a bus station to drop workers off and have a temporary CO to send them to job sites. Peter continued, Failing that, we could take a loan. Our exports are more stable now. I think we can rely on them to continue growing. This would allow for the full project to go ahead. Kalinka had a big smile. It would appear we're turning you into a project manager, Peter. You picked up a lot of information. Are you enjoying being involved in some of the decisions? Peter smiled back at Kalinka and said, I'm loving it. Hi, Jeep here. Welcome to episode 31 of my Let's Play called Rote Bucht 1.0 Reboot. Thanks for taking time out of your day to spend a little bit of it with me. I appreciate that. I'm getting myself dangerously low on cash. We're slowing down the build a little bit just because we're doing getting more into roads, and we will have to build some part of this. We're definitely not all of this, and I'm going to mark the buildings a little bit later in the episode that I'm not going to be building, primarily the ones that are doing the bricks, prefabs, and cement, because of the amount of money that's going to take to make that happen. So need to get the city up and running because we need people at this end of the map. It's going to be very difficult to, to have people shipped from the border city and dropped off at the city to start building it. This is close to the end of its range, but it's still in range. But I suspect that the city itself is a little too far. And at one point, once we get building these storages, what will happen is we'll do a little ride along with the bus and have a look at the people and see how long, they're going to be on the bus. And initially, what we'll be building are these storages, then the unloading and the storage for gravel. We need that. No question about that. It's just that's if we're gonna build, we need all that stuff. So I'll probably, I'm leaning towards doing that, building one CO and then probably putting in a temporary CO, just one of the free ones, maybe a couple of the free ones that we can potentially use this to build or to drop workers off and then have them both really close so that the buses can get dispatched quickly before the people leave to try to go to work in places or just disappear because there is no place for them to work. So I'm rambling, just trying to see what yeah, we've just started some of these roads, and we need to get on with getting the important roads dealt with. So just so we can start getting materials dropped off, try to keep that to a pretty quiet. All right. Get that done as quickly as possible is what I'm trying to say. Wow, that was hard. My apologies. Okay. Just going to build a little access in here so that we can get this road dealt with. That's so that we can get these guys in here, and yeah, we'll be good getting that one, because that's going to be a direction. That's the direct way out to the city where we're going to be doing the build. So that needs to happen. And yeah, we might be a little bit shy on snowplows. We're going to need we have. This is our technical services office there, and then we've got a fair number. We've got five snowplows, five or maybe more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 snowplows here. So maybe not as. It's just there's some good distance here. Traffic jam. I gotta go check that out, because that's just gonna quickly pause this. Oh, snowplow. Oh, that's still happening, is it? Okay, bye. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, everything seems to be going along reasonably well. This, I hope, is the fire station. Yeah, it's the fire station, so we're all right there. Okay. Roads are clear, and I'm thinking we have enough people working. Yeah, we definitely do. We've got a pretty good supply of food. Our clothing. We've got pretty reasonable number of people working there. And here, just kind of limiting all the numbers across the board has kind of helped that out. We've got a fair bit of alcohol being exported, and I'm starting to wonder if maybe having the food, excuse me, we got a good number of crops in here as well. If having the food, not food, the clothing, might be a better place to have them working. But like I said, we're pretty well up there with the numbers for it, and we seem to be keeping up with fabric. So I'm thinking we kind of turned a corner here on all that stuff, or at least that's my hope. Okay, so let's go back out here and see where we're at. Okay, I best check into this too, to see that we're actually getting rid of some of the waste versus it just piling up. And it is definitely getting removed from here and put in here. And then my hope is the ash that's in there will disintegrate over time, having three, three of the dumps available there for that. So, yeah, it's a hope, it's a dream. we'll continue keeping an eye on that. I think we have, all our dumpers, excavators are out. We're not open hull, just not a whole bunch to do with that right now until we get these roads fixed up. So yeah, we've got this one. I'm gonna put on some notifications for this, because sometimes you get into Oh, this wasn't assigned? What happened here? Oh, it was 2 nodes. Shoot. I didn't realize that. Should have... Okay, well, it's all good. We're getting it dealt with, and trying to get through winter here as well. So, planning mode. This area is all planned out. Really, it just needs to be built. We'll have our water and sewage infrastructure in place because we're going to have people working here. Excuse me, yeah, that's where we're at with that. Sorry, brain locked up on me there a little bit. So this area is all planned out. Probably, like I said, won't be building all of these things. I'm going to try to find the center of this so that I can say suspend construction. Suspend, and suspend. I think I need to do that on this end as well. This is bricks, yeah. And this is our cement plant. Need that suspended as well. Suspend. Right, I don't need to keep repeating that. It's pretty much what I'm doing right now, so I don't need to tell you that I'm doing what you can see me doing. So yeah, that's suspended. Suspend this one as well. Bulk storage, not necessary yet. This is just to try to stay out of my own way, because using the rubber banding method can be, well, there it is. You can end up starting to build something you hadn't intended on building at that point in time, or at least that's what happens for me. So we'll hold off on this for the time being. The water substation needs to be built for sure. Asphalt plant. That will be built before some of those the other ones. It's just at this right now it won't be built. It's going to be pretty bare bones kind of CO setup so that we can get a start on our city. And the pickup, actually these I think we're going to want to have built, so I'm not going to suspend those. We'll get these ones suspended though. Awesome, loving this. Sorry, a little more sarcasm that's really not necessary. This is our coal storage. We won't have coal down here real quick. This is our drop off, and this is our pickup. So that's where we we'll need that. We'll have a bunch of dumpers in probably this CO. We'll have some open. We'll have a little bit of a collection of everything. Maybe not cement, but we'll see how that all plays out. So I think I've got this area reasonably under control. And yeah, we're going to need our bus stop here as well. Yeah, that's a thing, which means I need these 2 roads built as well. This one not quite as well. Yeah, no, we will need it built. Okay. Let's get a little bypass in place so we can get those built. Well, that's not going to get built on that side, but we could potentially connect that up like that. Yes, okay, cool. So now we can Well, not quite. We can get that one built. And then I think if I run a bypass here, then we should be, oops. Actually click on the road type that you want to build for that to work. Okay, and I think, yeah, I just need to run that to here. Okay. Assigned, and now we can assign this one. We can also assign that one. So, everything except... Oh no, we can assign that one now as well. Right, all the bypasses. Hello, yes, the reason you were doing that. Okay, cool. Continuing on, this should get dealt with reasonably quickly, I would hope. Winter being winter. So what I believe we planned last time was our, excuse me, our sewage and water. Yeah, that's exactly what we've got planned out. So gonna need to get some power in here, and then probably have a look at what we're gonna do for the city supplies, food, clothing, and the rest of that. My initial idea that I've used in the past has been to set up a warehouse here that gets supplied from your main road, or your main supply, which in our case is our factories. And then have a local distribution office that will take from the warehouse to the shops. So yeah. Anyway, little sidetrack there. Let's see about some power. Now we've got our 4 quadrants laid out, and I'm thinking we want these. One per quadrant, because we're expanding it out from each of those quadrants, and not having to have extra having to place when we're building out from there, placing more electrical substations. We will at some point, no doubt, but just having it in place so that we've got a little bit of a future for it. I know what this substation could probably power. We could probably get away with a city like this of just having 2 of them, but yeah, I just don't want to cause any problems with that. So I'm thinking we'll end up having another road coming up this way, and there'll be footpath in here, so this can sit here without too much trouble. Or do we want to have interesting. Yeah, I think I need to leave this open so that the next area that gets built has access to these buildings as well. So if I put that on this side, I'm hopefully not shooting myself in the foot. So at any rate, it's going there for now. It's got pretty good coverage on everything. We'll have to get this coverage set up here as well. It's kind of, yeah, in that open spot there. Can sneak that up there, and let's turn that around and do something like this. And get that going this direction. So there's the 4. Okay. Now, we won't be running it from here. Oh, we got some research dealt with. Awesome. Go get on the next. Yeah, we're getting through the research tree now. So we've just got railway DOs and connections. So let's start with power grid for, for Western. Cool, awesome. All right, where are we at? Okay, power, right. So if we look at the high voltage, which we do now have access to this one. This is a nice switch, so I guess we will be connecting into here. I thought this was the medium voltage switch, but that's up here. That's powering this. So we'll need one for the city. Something else we need to look at as well is the excuse me, the heating for the city. Yeah, definitely need some heat. Okay, what are we looking at? Could build this one, like I said before, it's been one of my favorites. It would also allow us to continue down that way, but part of the reason that we did this was that I was thinking, yeah, we could chain for the city off of this one here, and then when we run our new power, we would for the oil area, that would be run off of here and run down this side of the road. So if I run this like this, or set this up like this, I think that's probably cool, because this is also going to be, I think, more of a city services kind of things, where we've got power and our warehouse on the other side of the road. So yeah, I'm going with that. Get you across the road and with a little bit of space, and then maybe, just maybe, there's just 2 pylons. Cool. And if we do a temporary road, not maybe not temporary, but a one that's ish for how we're planning on doing the city. I'm just going to do it in dirt, or the access from this road. Sorry for the clouds. The access from this road for building would come down this direction, likely end up hooking up for with this road that we're going to use, and then this is going to be our oil area right here, and I'm thinking our production area just over on this side. Maybe it makes more sense to have it here. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So what I can do now is connect this up and get everybody started working on that, and that. Perfect. Good. Should get our second CO in place there as well, or working, I mean, in place. So right. Yeah, where are we at here now? There's 4, and we've got 6 off of that side. So I think if I run from this side through here, yeah, that'll work. No, right there. Thank you. It connected where I wanted it to. Good. Okay, and work there, and the, oh, why would you work? Some other infrastructure. Which infrastructure would that be? Huh. If I go deeper, I think it's, there we go. Let it go that way. I can't quite see what's happening there. Sorry. That's annoying. Okay, now it'll go. Thank you. Sorry, I think what I need to do, I'm saying sorry a lot. What I mean here is that I need to be a little bit smarter with this. I don't want to, yeah, so there, 2 down. I don't need to go like 6 down or anything like that. I can maybe tighten this up. No, shoot. And then, okay, let's go 2 down, leave it at that, connect it up. Hoping we can connect that up there. And that's one piece. We shall see. Let's get that dealt with. Okay. And then we can find out if that's one piece. Yes, it is. Cool. All right, we don't need to build those just yet. Want to primarily be working with that new CO that we're dealing with. So, okay, heating. Now I'm trying to remember if put heating in place, and probably the best way to do that would be not at the bus station, which doesn't require heat. Yeah, I haven't got any heating in here whatsoever. So what I'm wanting to build first is this one. It's the closest to everything. And the bus station, obviously, but this quadrant would get built first, and that'll give us a bunch of people to get the city started, and heating. No, we're good. We can then probably build this one's second. That should hopefully give us, like I said, enough people to run the city and start populating, giving iron and getting people to the iron ore mine and processing, as well as to our steel mill. So where are we at here? We're getting pretty close to done on a couple of those, which is awesome. Except I think these are asphalt roads. Yeah, so we just need 70 tons of asphalt. No big deal. That'll be here in a heartbeat. Yeah, it's getting done. So we'll keep that going. So heat. I think I talked about it before. We need the heat to be in it would be good to have the heat in this area. Need to do a little bit of measurement. Want to go from this side and then see how far. Yeah, 1.2 kilometers. That's a little bit of a distance. I think that's too far because the pipes aren't long enough, and I really don't like using those. So maybe the heat ends up in this area. We need to reach this side of the city for sure off the get-go, and we can do other things as well with that. But I need to make the first ones. And again, I'm going to do the similar idea where I'm placing 4 of them, and then we sort of build them in stages. As we build each quadrant, we'll build the heating for it. We'll build the electricity for it. We'll build the water for it. That kind of an idea. So, yeah. it's going to need to go in this area, and going to need to have a bus stop. I'm trying to remember if we got an end station in place anywhere. Time to check out this. Station, shopping mall, school. Not thinking we did, because this is the bus station for sure. And it's not a depot, is it? Yeah, bus end station. Okay, so that's what it's called. And I don't see. This is okay, platform station. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's go to the city so that I know what it is I'm looking for. Yeah, end station. That's right there. They're both there. So, yeah, I'm not thinking this is it's in place there. We're going to have bus routes going basically in all directions. So we're going to want to have an end station in each of the directions. I don't know that we need to have big ones if we're having that many end stations. But we do need the end station. So I'm going to place the first, actually, I think I'll end up placing all of them. I was going to say temporarily for now. Trolley bus end station. No, that's, yes, the small one I'm quite sure is going to be more than enough. And I did just say that I was going to build a road off of here, wasn't I? Or didn't I? And it would be better to have the end station on this side of the road, because they'll be traveling on that side of the road when they're on their way down here. So yeah, that's gonna have to go there, and then the end station for this side, we'll put that in here, hopefully. Oh, yeah, and this is on the correct side of the road, in my mind. Yeah, that's fine. And I don't know that I need to. I'll build this out when we get there. These are going to be the two that we'll need the soonest. So we'll run with that. Get everybody assigned there. Okay, heating. As promised, heating. Okay. Delete, please. Thank you. And I better check and see how long I've been talking. Half an hour. Okay, cool. We've still got a good 15 minutes or so to go. So I'm hoping I can get the heating in place. And again, like I said, similar idea here with respect to how we're going to be setting this up from a quadrant perspective, so that we have each quadrant kind of responsible. Not maybe responsible is a bit of a big word, but having it each one built as a smaller city in and of itself, so that it can cover off each of the areas, making, yeah, and it's going to be very important to where's my next road going to be on this side? Probably outside this area here, so probably want to turn that so it's facing this direction. And this one up here, probably that similar road. So if we face it this direction, it should be it should give us a way to build it as well. Okay, now let's do a underground and find out how far we can take this. Why? $20 meters. Okay, let's do something different. Gonna have to take this down a little bit lower. At least in through the city. Okay. Okay, so 3 meters deep is enough. Okay, research program done. We'll get on that shortly here. Okay, that's green. Too long, right there. So that's as far as it can go. 918 plus yet. So yeah, I think it is a kilometer. That's the distance. So if I just take this back, bring this back a little bit, we'll get that figured out where we're going to put our heating plant. All right, technical university, pollution, cool, airport, uranium enrichment. Yeah, I'm going with uranium. I don't know that we'll ever get to building it, but it's keeping the professors busy, so it's a good thing. And we're still hanging at 87 and 81, so I think that's pretty good. A little bit of a change, winter time. Nice to see the lifespan change there. Awesome. Let's check here and see where we're at. Okay, we're getting asphalt laid. Beautiful. And this looks like it's just about done. It'll get rolled, and then we can start putting in the path or the roads to these constructions, and then these constructions to these storages, and then get them built. So yeah, getting slowly getting there. Awesome, good stuff. Okay, back to heating. Right there, and to give a little bit of leeway. So we need us a big heating plant. And in the past, I have chosen to use some different plants. I quite like these geothermal ones. The nice thing about them is the fact that we don't have to ship coal here. If I'm not 26.5 tons per year, 2.4, that's quite a bit different amount. See, this is 210 gigajoules of heat, and the large one is 240. That's so you get a little bit extra heat. It can do how much does each of these take? 300, and this is 240. So you could conceivably, what? Sorry. 300 cubic meters. Yes. So now I've forgotten how to do the math on these things, because this one, 210. Wow. How big is the tank in this? It doesn't. Oh, 1,050. So yeah, how big is the tank? 1,200. So it can do four of these without four of the heat exchangers without too much issue. That would be the 1,200 cubic meters. Yes. Okay. Cool. So I think I'm gonna run with this one. It is a favorite. That's something that I've used quite a bit in my own personal play, as well as I believe I've used it in Fjordland as well. Yeah, so we'll get a bus stop in place. This will be lined up probably somewhere like that. And then we'll run the pipes the rest of the way. Okay, cool. And really, I think what I want to do is, instead of connecting that there, I should have gotten a little bit smarter. Good. Okay. Connect that to second one, because I was thinking we would be running this to there, and then run this down here like that, and then we've got nice, neat runs going. And if I take this one and run that up here, I don't know how expensive I want to make that. Yeah. Okay. And let's bring this here and see if we can get it to snap there. No, we're gonna need to go 3 meters. Is that deep enough? Why? Oh, because it's 0 meters. Okay, let's get in a little bit closer. Wouldn't have thought that would be a problem there. Six meters is deep enough. Yeah, we can come to there, and then we'll snap that on here. And then we'll go up to this point and hook it in there. And now that I'm looking at this, I probably should have done it from the inside, but we still can go a little bit deeper with those. So we now have our heating happening. Cool. All right. Heating, water, sewage. Awesome. Electrical. I guess I did all of the commitment. All right, construction finished. Awesome. Let's come back above ground here, and we're down to 79%. I'm just going to pause this for a quick second because I need to go find out what's going on. Construction finished. That one right there. Sweet. Good to see. So yeah, that should do nothing but speed things up here for getting going on the rest of that stuff. The rest of the roads. It's a quick way into these two roads. Get those dealt with. So yeah. Excellent. And I need to go over to, there's nothing more to be done there in my mind. Do we have a food issue? Nope. What's causing the problem? Death of a child. Not sure why that would be. Are we lifespan changes? Maybe. What are they complaining about? Jobs? We got jobs. There isn't a whole bunch of complaining going on here, honestly. Sickness. Oh, that'll be a problem. No job. Kindergartens. That's maxed. And I think this is the other kindergarten. It's maxed as well. Yeah. I'm gonna let this run a little bit. I think. Oh, heating plant. That might have been an issue. Very. And we've got people working there now, but it's not consistent. Okay. We're getting, oh, coal. What? Oh no, we got more than enough coal. We're good. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let this run and keep an eye. I need to. If this goes down to 78, then there's going to be a little bit more investigation going into that, for sure. Let's have a peek here and see what else we're going to need. I don't know that we need the. We'll need electricity, so let's go underground and get our electrical dealt with. Just oh, here we are right there. So let's get this one going, and we'll come in and oh, don't have a path to that yet, so we'll at least get that one started. So I'm into this for about 45 minutes now, so I think this is probably a pretty good place to leave off. Again, thanks for hanging with me today. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend part of it with me. And another plug for Red Paris, the Cooperative Revolution. It's a round table that Kaya Maya, Uliki Gaming, Frankie Berlin, and myself have been playing. There'll be a link at the end here, and I hope to see you over there. At any rate, have yourself a wonderful day, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.